Well, we're supposed to leave in the morning for our trip that we planned for 10 years, and I'm hoping that this calms down overnight, because it's not looking good right now. But we'll see at 7 in the morning. So talk a little bit about what's going on. We got stuck here with a nor'easter, and nor'easters on Lake Erie are nasty because it comes up. We're on the west end of Lake Erie, which is, I'd say, towards Toledo, and all the waves come all the way over from Buffalo. So that's a lot of fetch. When there's 20-knot winds, you get a lot of big waves. I'm talking 6-9 footers, and that was not the way we wanted to start day one of our adventure. So we stopped, and we're going to, or we delayed our departure until Wednesday instead of Monday, Labor Day. We're going Wednesday, which is tomorrow. So that's the plan. It's 5:30 in the morning, and day of departure. I'm taking Daisy out for a walk. As you can see, it's still dark. We're gonna wait until just sunrise to head out, and the wind kicked up again, so I'm gonna walk out to the lake and just look at the conditions. I'll look at the forecast, but no better way to get a good view of what's going on is actually go look at it. The sun's starting to come up. You can probably hear the wind. Looks a little choppy, a little bumpy. We're gonna have to start off in coats and hats and pants, and we'll end up in shorts by the end of the day, hopefully. You can see the sunrise behind me. It's gonna be challenging to get out of the dock, but other than that, I think we'll be okay today because the wind's gonna die down the longer the day goes. So I know I look horrible in this video, but hey, it's 5:30 in the morning. What do you expect? Crew is looking spry this morning. Did you get keel hauled last night? Walked the plank.
Made it off the dock. Wind was pushing against the dock a little bit, but we made it off.
I can't see.
Crazy.
We're waiting for the bridge to open, and I'm doing figure eights. Getting out of the dock was scary, but not challenging. It was mentally challenging, but it really wasn't that bad. So now I'm just doing figure eights, waiting for the bridge that's behind us there to open up. And that should be opening up here in less than 5 minutes.
Here we go.
Coast Guard 45756, station Marblehead, requesting switch down to our primary, over.
Must be going east.
Coast Guard 45734, station Marblehead, requesting switch down to our primary, over.
We left this morning at 8 o'clock. Now 7:45. We waited for the 8 o'clock bridge, and now we're I don't know, we're a couple of miles into it. So I'm gonna turn the camera around. Let's see what we're looking at. It's a little bumpy. It's like 1 to 3s probably. There might be a 4 here and there, but we're motoring because we're going against the wind. We get around this point, we might put out a sail and try to stabilize the boat a little bit. Daisy taking a nap. She finally got comfortable. She was a little bit nervous with the waves. Got Papa at the helm and Maria on lookout. And the journey has begun. Papa behind me, Maria over there. As you can see, Papa ate all the cookies. He ate them all. Look at that. I thought you were saving some of those for Lorain. So much for that. Dinghy's riding okay. Solar panels seem to be okay. Everything seems to be riding fine. Let me go check the inside of the boat. And here we are back up into the galley. Everything seems to be riding fine. Everything in the garage is riding fine. All right, we got about 13 nautical miles to go. Maria is in combat and war with the flies. The flies are biting. They're biting us. I've heard other people have that same problem. Last time we came across, we had some kind of a bug, but they didn't bite, but they covered us. But today, they're biting flies. So we got about 13 miles to go, which is probably about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and then we'll check in with you then. Well, we're getting close. We're at 3.84 miles from our channel entrance. And of course, the wind's starting to kick up, 14 knots. It's perfect for docking. I'm sure it'll be a crosswind onto the dock. But anyway, that's where we are. And we'll see you when we get docked. I'm not going to even try to record docking in this kind of wind.
No more times. How was that docking?
Yeah. It was all right, except they didn't answer the radio until literally we were right there.
Yeah, channel 9.
We're on D, and they answered when we were at E. The sail was a little bit rough. It was supposed to be 2 footers or less, but it was probably 3s, maybe some 4s here and there. But I mean, it wasn't horrible, but I don't know, it was cloudy and cold, and first day, you just don't want it to be like that. You want it to be nice. But that's what we had, so we did a 7-hour sail and motor sail, and now we're on land for 24 hours. Well, 12 hours. What are the odds of that? That is my old boat from years ago on the same dock that we're on. Holy cow, that's crazy. There's Papa's rocking chair. I don't need to rock anymore today. I'm done rocking. The crew of Pau Hana taking a walk after being on the boat all day. Well, not really all day, but you know what I mean. We were discussing who has the right-of-way, the paddleboard or the sailboat. I vote paddleboard.
Leaving Lorain at first light.
All right, goodbye Lorain. It was a nice stay, but nice to see you, but wouldn't want to be you. I don't know if you can see it out there, but we just encountered our first fishing net on Lake Erie. That's our, that's probably our biggest fear besides the weather on this lake, is fishing nets. And the boat is out there dropping the nets right now. So, got to keep an eye out. It's definitely more comfortable than yesterday, but the waves are more rolly today, I guess. I mean, it's bigger swells. Let me turn this around and show you. There comes a couple of them. You can't really see them on camera, but you'll see the boat. And we can't put a sail out because the wind is coming directly, I mean, right down the middle of the boat is where the wind is. Way off in the distance over there, you can see Cleveland. Cleveland rocks. The crew all abandoned their post, went down below. This is one of those days where you start out in winter gear, and by the end of the day, you're going to be wearing swimming trunks. But, well, maybe not swimming trunks, but shorts. Over yonder, you got the U.S. Navy. They're actually mapping the bottom of Lake Erie. Still slugging along. We got about 36 miles to go on day 2. We are about 9.5 miles away from Geneva. So we'll be there in about just a little over an hour. And we'll get tied up for the night and get something to eat, rest up. Probably got a pretty long day tomorrow. So we'll see you in Geneva. Well, we are in Geneva State Park Marina. It's that was a 10-hour day. We left at 6:40, arrived here at about 4:30, so that's right at 10 hours. The marina looks pretty nice. I mean, it gave us kind of a tight squeeze. I'll show you what we got here. Got a sailboat to the front of us and a trawler to the rear. The wind is coming in off the lake, pinning us against the dock. So it should be interesting getting out tomorrow, but we'll see. We're right by the gas docks. And here's the marina. So I'm gonna go take a shower and chill out and get ready for another 10-hour day tomorrow.